Right. It's the day after Christmas, and it's that lingering period until the new year. Before that new year is out, I'm going to defeat Ganondorf. But before I do that, I like my hover boots. Okay, here we go. I'm really amazed how quickly this has gone by, in all honesty, but, well, I guess that's what happens when you know where you're going and all this other good stuff. I like how Link is so shocked even after Zelda herself told Link that the castle had been besieged on the day that she left to become Sheik, and the idea of the battle that ensued from there. I'm just reminded of this small little throwaway joke from Amphibia where Polly's just like, people died here. I love that. If you haven't seen Amphibia, especially if you're like a big fan of Gravity Falls, I feel like that's the next step. Anyhow. Link, can you hear me? I'm Raro the Sage. Oh, Raro is the man, let's see. We six will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. With pleasure. Just gotta love how he's just like almost clipping through it. There we go. Now I just want to double check on one thing. Look, Navi, I'm going. Just give me a second. We have to save Princess Zelda from imprisonment in Ganon's castle. Yes, I know. I know. Aha, there you are. I think I'd rather go for the hook shot instead. How am I doing on the golden sculptures? Probably up to 40 by now. On the way. Oh yeah, here's the fun thing. Now that I got the silver gauntlets, I could just grab these rocks and throw them. But in all honesty, the hammer is a lot more fun. It's hammer time! Yeah, that was one hammer. Okay. I'm gonna give that wrist a workout. Okay. Enough fooling around. It's time to get serious. Inside Ganon's castle. Which, why is it not called Ganondorf's castle? I mean, we've already established that's who owns this place. You miss me. Alright, we'll go on down the line. Probably need normal traction for this, unfortunately. I'll take care of you. Die! Thank you. Is that really it? It's just a hook shot to go up like 2 feet? Well, what do you expect? I mean, Link is a white man, and white men can't jump. If anybody gets that reference, well, I guess you might be a kid of the 90s like I was. Or would it be am? Yeah, I still am. I really don't know how that would work, in all honesty, because, like, obviously, I'm not a kid anymore, but I was around in the 90s, but in all honesty, my main memories didn't really come about until at least 2001, 2002. My earliest memory was I was going to preschool for the first time. Gotta love that glitch. It's hammer time! I still don't get why the magic. It's probably just a rupee, isn't it? Or maybe it's arrows. I could use some arrows. Ooh, bomb tool. So that's probably why then. It's nice that I can actually use these things for something. Hope this works. Nope. I'll go through the hole. There we go. Boom! I do remember there were a few puzzles in Majora's Masks that required bomb chews, but I didn't know there were any this time around. It's time for that. Fire! I wonder if Din's fire would also work on that. I was gonna say, is this gonna give me the wall master? Aha, see, I knew there was a dungeon with the wall master. Oh, good. Put it away. I was lucky. I'm not gonna do the other ones just because I know bad things will happen. Gonna get some arrows. Take you nuts. I can't do anything with sticky Deku nuts. Alright. Ocarina. Oh. What? Spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid. Trying to remember what her name was. I want to say Naburis, but that's probably because of Breath of the Wild. Raru? No, Raru was the other one. Well, I can't get there yet with my current strength, so I'm going to go this way. It's just so much more fun when you're able to do that. Okay, what do you got for me? 5 rupees. So you would have needed both there, I'm pretty sure. I think I better have the hover boots for this one. And a hammer. No, actually the bombs. So what on earth did that do? No, that didn't work. Okay. Turn on the fan. Oh dear. Can I make it? Yes. Get back. You really have to get used to the whole no traction thing, but once you do, I think it's actually more powerful this way. Flip down the step. There we go. I don't get it. That was obviously a Shadow Temple puzzle, but as soon as I open this, it's going to be Saria. And again, I guess it just speaks to the very interesting development cycle that this game went through. Ah, there you are. Forest barriers dispelled. Hurry up, Link. I'm trying my best. Can only move so fast, you know, especially after having to watch a cutscene for every time that the barrier goes down. Even more so than that, I've also got to get the gold gauntlets. Okay, Princess Ruto, let's do this. At least this makes sense, being an ice palace. Magic. I was about to do the uncle quote of magic must defeat magic, but, well, is this one gonna freeze me? Yay. Oh, it's a good thing I have the empty jar. In fact, that's the interesting thing to think about, is that even if you've gotten to this far without doing any side quests, the main quest involves you getting an empty jar anyway to tell the king that Princess Ruto has been eaten by Jabu Jabu. I better take another one just in case. Alright, let's see what this one has. Hope I'm just not gonna regret it. That I thought one of them froze me. Dang it! I don't like that very much. Ah, yes. Definitely need normal shoes for this one. But this is the right one. I don't think it is. I'll try it. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Let's try that again. Fill in the hole. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Good thing I got that blue fire. And then I just move this over here. Can I get some arrows? Oh, a fairy. Would be nice if I could actually pick it up. Come back! Come on. Whatever. Don't want to make the timer wait for me. And jump. This definitely looks like a hammer time. At least this is the first one I've done so far where it actually seems appropriate for the element that I am freeing. Hammer time! It's just very rare that I get to use the hammer, so it's fun to go ham with it every once in a while. Come on, give me arrows! Hello, wifey. It's been a little while, hasn't it? I hope you don't mind. I'm rescuing Princess Zelda. I mean, if we were gonna have a life together, we would have to make it so Hyrule is back to being on peaceful terms. Although that is the interesting thing to think about. Like, imagine if there was a twist where it turned out that the King of Hyrule was actually a more tyrannical dictator than Ganondorf. So the idea of you putting the current king back on the throne would have actually been the worser of two evils. Okay. This one actually makes sense. Because I know it's a lens of truth. Okay. Does this one give me arrows? Now. I don't need rupees. I'm good on rupees. So just go with the regular arrows. Fire arrows. Oh, come on. Couldn't I have just done like the Kevin Costner Robin Hood thing and just put like a fireball at the end while still watching? Just to be safe. I'm just going to... No! Okay, let's try that again. I'm gonna avoid the like. I have no idea what happened there. I bet even if I look through the replay, I still won't know what happened there. Woo! Well, I hope I can make it. Come on! Yes! Feels like I was doing my best M. Bison impression there. Yes! Yes! Or maybe it'd be easier if I just go for my best Tony Determined impression. Yes! Yes! Get him! Get him! No, that's another character. Tony Determined sounds more like this. There we go, there's 2 Disney classics for it. Modern Disney classics, that is. It's have a time! Okay, so I guess lighting the torch will give me the blocks I need. Oh, I remember now. Hope it reaches. Come on, I know I can. There we go. Or did I just get it completely messed up and there was actually a... Yep. There we go. Okay. Can I get some arrows? Yes! 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 I get the feeling I'm going to be saying that a lot. Alright, Impa! Shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. Well, considering my wife is basically in suspended animation with the rest of you, I guess I'll just have to go with her instead. Okay, so this one has to be Darunia then. Yeah, I get it. Give me a chance to change the tunic. Thank you. Grab. There we go. There we go. The nice thing about having the red tunic on is you don't catch fire. And this is what the gold gauntlets allow you to do. That's why you lift with your legs, because that would definitely destroy your back. Well, I got the slugs, so that means one thing. It's hammer time! Yeah, I could use the magic anyways. I've got the magic in me. Come on, grab! Well, it looks like it counts. Yeah. Hook shot. Some more arrows would be nice. I can get the hearts elsewhere. Hello, brother. Fire barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, brother. There we go. Yeah, come to think of it, there weren't really any strings attached for getting the first of the spiritual stones, were there? I mean, I guess you would have to say goodbye to the great Deku tree, but, well, he was kind of dying anyway, so... And then this is Rose section, I believe. Throw it against that barrier, show it's impregnable. It's a good thing that stone didn't kill me. Don't like the shrapnel. I like the blue tunic. I wonder what this could be. You don't even have to see it. So this is probably the real chest. Everything is just a means of torture, I'm guessing. Here's the key. I found the key, oh happy I am. That doesn't rhyme, does it? A crest of the royal family. Inside of what used to be the royal castle. Checks out. Give me the key. Alright. Ah, yes. I remember this being a fun one because the perspective is all wonky. 30 seconds to spare. I think it's a trick. I say, walk right through. There's my pot. Give me my pot. Yeah, I think he's a real pothead. Look at how addicted he is to all that pot. Hello, Braru. Though I hardly knew her yet, I'm happy to be a part of this. Part of me wonders if there was ever plans for a dungeon for him. But then again, like, what element would you get from that? Since it's the light temple, I'd wager it's probably the last, and do we get the light arrows from it? Not necessarily the sound effect I would have chosen. Right, but before going there, with these gold gauntlets, I have something else I can get, which can be very valuable. Darn it. Where's the door? I never grow tired of this. Except for when I do that. Just gotta be quick on the trigger. It's kind of like how people are able to do that, like, snap clap thing. I've never been able to do it. Basically, like, you snap on one hand and then you clap on the other. Is this like another skeleton? Like, or is that just more of the bridge? All the same, you can see Ganon went to town when I didn't return. And lift. And where does this block go? Just in the corner. Into the mountain. And I'll also get a refill of magic power as well. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. Sounds like my kind of fairy. I'm going to enhance your defense power. Receive it now. Defense power? I thought it was the opposite, that one hit would feel like two rather than each hit being halved. Certainly make things easier. Your defense power is enhanced. That's it. Your defense power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. I just might. Okay. I'm about as equipped for this as I'll ever be. I will admit the enhanced magic meter would probably help with a fair bit of this, but whatever. I've played this final boss so many times, I could potentially do it in my sleep. It's funny, it's just like when I play Super Mario Bros. 3, is I'm so used to playing that final world that I find it pretty easy, all things considering, because, like, oh, World 8 even more than the back of my hand. There's so many people that say that. It's like, oh, I know something like the back of my hand. How well do you know the back of your hand? Because I don't. It's really kind of a surreal experience to go back to this game after playing Link to the Past. Because there's a lot of, like, musical cues here and there that actually originated from that game. Like Kakariko Village, for instance. And also this subtly droning theme as you go up the castle. I thought these were the ones that spat fire. Okay, we can hear the music building. This is the music you hear when you fight Agamemnon. At least I believe that's what his name is. Alright, what do you got? I figured I would have to fight these guys. Oh. At least you don't have to defeat them both at once, like in the Forest Temple. Boss key? Kind of thinking there's like a few floors of enemies I have to fight first. Iron Knuckles. You know what? I'm so cocky, I'm gonna fight both of these at once. Oh yeah! You got nothing on me. Just like Bruno Mars and B.O.V. Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be laced. No wait, I could be chasing. My time would be wasted. They got nothing on you, baby. Nothing on you, baby. They might say hi, you might say hey, but you shouldn't worry about what they say. This doesn't really fit the whole tense music, does it? Alright, let's see if I can do an evil villain voice. I think if I do like Dennis from the SpongeBob movie, that'll work the best. If I didn't have anything, it would have healed me up there. The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. 2 Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now, finally all the Triforce parts have gathered here. Those toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me.
I can't help you. Because of the waves of darkness, I can't get close. I'm sorry, Link.
Yeah, who needs you? Alright. Let's see if I can completely humiliate Ganondorf by using a bottle to deflect his attacks. Honestly, I still think this is easier than the Shadow Ganon. It's all about the timing. Oh, no. You gotta hit him with the light arrows, that's it. It's all just about getting that timing right. I think I'll just stick with the sword this time. Get a longer reach and whatnot. See how long of a reach you got? See how easy that is? Now this is where you can tell which version of the game I'm playing, because in the original he spits up blood, but here it just kind of looks like he's sneezing. Then again we see this green mush elsewhere. The great evil King Ganondorf beaten by this kid. Link. Sore loser, he can't win, so he's just gonna bring the house down. Now it's just always bothered me that the cape just clips right through him. And it doesn't even lie flat either. And also, am I the only one that thinks that if you see, like, Ganondorf from the back, you can almost see, like, 2 eyes and a face?
Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods. Listen to me. The tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please, follow me.
Like, I know she was endowed with the Triforce of Wisdom, but how does she know where to go? And this is probably one of the best places to use Naru's love. See a nice little barrier. Come on. Get away, dang it. You said for me to follow you, how come I gotta push you around? I thought that part of the bridge was gonna collapse for some reason. Open the door! Or just go for the Chris Pratt moment. Open the effing door! I'm gonna get some of these jars. Come on, I was looking for some hearts. No. Okay. Oh, there you are. Lead the way. Don't wait for me. Just looks like the knife is going through her head. How'd you get over there? Unless maybe she has the ability to hover too. She does! See? She just jumped over the pit without even... Well, she didn't even jump over the pit. Alright. Now remember there's two stealthos up ahead. Find a normal attraction for this. Maybe that's in another room? Here we are. This is what I remember. You gotta defeat them both in a reasonable time.
Thank you, Link. Now let's hurry.
Thanks for the hearts. How many more layers does this place have? The last one, or is there another room? Ouch. Come on, I can't wait all day for you to be afraid of me getting hurt. Both of us are gonna die if we don't hurry. I feel like I'm going for a George C. Scott thing again. Yeah, get off. You know, wouldn't it be kind of dark and twisted if that was like the King of Hyrule right there? This is how you know it's the epic finale, because everything is just exploding. I get the feeling they use very similar animation to this in Star Fox 64. It's always so annoying how that like one platform just turns into a roof for no reason. It's just these little things, because I've just seen these cutscenes so many times. It's over. It's finally over. I didn't think so.
Link, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before.
It's hammer time! Part of him is gone, and now he's just running on animalistic instinct. This nobody is going to hold me back again. This time we fight together. Apologies for the lack of commentary, but this is just awesome. No matter how many times I see this, the music, the atmosphere, the lighting, it's chilling. Rather rich for as built up as the Master Sword is, honestly, I find even the hammer to be a much more capable weapon.
The Master Sword is here. Hurry up.
If I must. Now I guess I better show you the way we're supposed to fight this battle. For the no-hit run, but whatever. At least these screens actually seem warranted.
I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You must use the sword and deliver the final blow. Part of me kind of wonders what would happen if I just stayed here, but nope, I'm gonna land the final blow. Once again, how in the world was this given an E rating? 6 sages, now!
Ancient creators of Hyrule, now open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. You. Curse you. Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Lake. Someday when this seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. And it's from there I've heard people speculate that the day that does happen is in Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Feel free to tell me what you think. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand.
Thank you, Link. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world. For a time.
For a time? Do you anticipate that evil is going to come back that quickly?
All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I couldn't comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now, it's time for me to make up for my mistakes. I must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it.
You may be able to return me, but you can never go back to the way things were, knowing that I was never one of the Kokiri, that me having a fairy was just to serve this destiny, to all this other stuff. Could I truly go back?
When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now go home, Link. Regain your lost time.
Just feels like the ending of Jumanji almost. The idea that they could go back to regain that time, but there's no erasing the memories that they made along the way.
Home, where you're supposed to be. The way you
don't know if maybe it's just because I'm older and more cynical, but this feels like a very melancholy ending. The idea that, well, he saved the world, and now it's like, what is your reward? Just go back to your humdrum life when you were just that one kid in the forest that didn't have a fairy and really no purpose in life. But yet you had a purpose, and now you no longer have it. In fact, therein lies the question, is going back, are his memories going to be erased of all this? Thank you, Link. Goodbye. Well, we might have to say goodbye. Might as well have a party until then. those things where I don't feel so sorry for Mido, but, well, King Zora lost his only child. And even though his race is saved, he's still kind of alone. I do wonder what the Super Mario Club is. We did it. Yeah, we did. I get the feeling they're probably all saying other things. But that info's just like, just as it should be. Well, the kid did it. Now that Navi's mission is accomplished, she leaves Link. However, there's one place you can have reconciliation. Friendship. And therein lies the question that I pose to you. Do they remember what happened? I'd like to think they do. It's probably the reason why Zelda's so shocked to see him again. It's like, well, now we have a life that we can live together. But at the same time, what was she doing peeking through the window? What about the spiritual stones? It's very interesting when an ending can give you more questions than it does answers. But either way, I'd be curious to hear what your theory is down below. And, well, since I'm in the mood, would any of you like to see me play through the rest of Majora's Mask? I got the recorder of the story mode already on Betamax, but perhaps you would like to see it in a very similar format to this video as well. Or if you have any other suggestions, I'd be glad to hear them. Until next time, keep having fun.